by, everyone. We're live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I just wanna drink rosé all day. Rosé all day. Rosé all day. I just wanna drink rosé.
Yes. Oh, I love that from Bobby Newberry. Rosé all
I
day.
not know that song.
It is Rosé Friday. We're getting into the spirit around here. Oh my gosh, kid, we should do this every Friday.
I think it's every Friday. I wore a rosé dress just to match the wine. And doesn't
I'm just saying, by the end of the show, I may not know what's going on.
Listen, I love nothing more than Morales Goes Deep. One cocktail, she is
Here's
wild.
the thing, it's summer water to me. Like, it goes down so easy.
It is. It is. It's hydrating. I think it's hydrating.
It is, I know. What
So-
does the color mean, and how do you pick what to pair it with?
Yeah.
We have an expert here. She's going to tell us what to look for.
By the way, we're enjoying rosé all day, and coming up, everything you need to know about this pink drink, which kinds are the best, what to pair them with.
Right, and what about the bubbly kinds? Winery owner Kathryn Hall is joining us. She's our expert next.
Doesn't it go well with everything?
Oh, it goes well with water.
I just wanna drink rosé all day.
Oh yes, that's what we're doing here. Rosé all day, or
I like that
Rosé
most.
Friday. There is nothing like a cute glass of rosé or summer water during the heat of the summer.
Well, Vintner and best-selling author of A Perfect Score, The Art, Soul, and Business of a 21st Century Winery, Kathryn Hall joins us now with 3 different types of rosé and some perfect pairings with the food. Kathryn, so nice to meet you.
So nice to meet
Cheers.
you. Happy Rosé Day.
Thank you.
Now, what are we drinking here? What are we starting with?
So we have 3 Pinots we're going to try. This first one comes from up in Sonoma. I love this one. You're going to see it has a very sort of a rich color on it. It's made from a Pinot Noir grape. It's sort of sweet. There are a lot of flavors of strawberries. I don't know. See what you think.
What can you tell by the color of the rosé? Because I see sometimes they're very red, almost like bordering on a very light red.
Right.
So what does that tell you?
So in general, it tells you that when they made the wine, they kept the juice on the skins longer. And generally, if you see a wine that has a lot of color in it, it's going to have maybe a little more fruit flavor in it.
A little sweeter, maybe?
Maybe a little sweeter, but not necessarily. Like you'll see this one.
This one's really great.
Isn't that wonderful?
What would you pair this with, food-wise?
Oh, well, since you asked, I just happen to have. So I have these lovely little slider things over here.
They're like salami and cheese?
Yeah, salami and cheese.
Oh, that looks good.
And then we could put a little of this stuff
What about
on it.
burgers? What goes good with a burger?
Oh, my God.
I feel like you
Yeah.
can pair rosé with anything,
You
right?
can pair rosé with any. That's why actually it's so perfect because you can also never go wrong with a rosé. You know, I mean, it's like there's no bad rosé in my mind.
So when I go to the store, recently I have a friend in town, I went to get rosé. What am I looking for?
Well, I'd say what you want to look for first is, do you want to get something that's sort of fruity or do you want something drier? If you want something fruity, I'd probably try to get something with a little more color in it.
A little more color, okay.
A little more color in it.
Yeah.
And then the ones we're going to try later, you'll find when they are lighter in color, they're more mineral in
Let's
taste.
try those.
I
Well,
like
come
this one.
on.
Let's move down.
Yeah.
Let's talk about price point too, because it's all over the map when it comes to rosé. I feel like I've been to Trader Joe's. You can find some for $4.99, but then you can also see they go upwards of, $40, $50.
Oh, huge.
So does it
Yeah.
matter? Does price really matter?
Well, it matters.
It does.
But you can find so many wonderful rosés for not much money at all. And really, you can't go wrong. I mean, the thing about, you know how people talk about on wines that you have to study it and think about it a lot. And that's true for some wines, but on a rosé, it's made to be enjoyed.
What
It's
is this
simple,
one?
it's
And by the way, I
delicious.
love this decanter.
Isn't that great?
Cute. It's like a piece of art here.
The look matters too.
Yes,
I mean,
true.
That's what we're all
it
about.
does. Presentation.
So this is a wine from France, from the same grape as the last one we had. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
It has more mineral qualities to it. It's a little bit drier and not as much fruit on it. And so that's why we tried to pair this with this like nice rich goat cheese.
Well, we need some of that to
Something
go
rich.
with it. So
Their
this we
winery
can
is
live
up
on.
in Napa, which
We are.
I mean, what is the difference between a French rosé and a California rosé?
California rosés tend to have a little more fruit on them. They sort of have this illusion of sweetness, whereas the French ones, and we'll have another French one next, they tend to be a little bit drier, a little bit more have more minerality.
Well, Kathryn, sit tight. We're going to try the last one. By the way,
eating
rosé, it's very hydrating. It's like water, right?
yeah.
It's summer water, so it hydrates your body. You can do anything on rosé.
You have got it.
Anything.
Yeah.
Much more with Kathryn coming up after your local messages.
It just flows down so easily.